Hello, guys. Welcome back to S3D. Yeah, last year the Shizuoka Hobby Show was canceled in 2021, but this year I think they kind of make up for it. Mostly when it comes to the Shizuoka Hobby Show, it's mostly just them showing off Gunpla. It's not like the Tokyo Toy Fair where they show up like the Tamashii Nation action figure and stuff. So this one Shizuoka is mostly just model kits. So anyway, we are getting some stuff that's somewhat exciting. Although I feel like Gunpla is just taking a major backseat due to production issues, and Bandai knows this. They're focusing a lot more on their figure lines. We're getting like super exciting stuff on Metal Robot Tamashii and the regular Robot Tamashii line. It's just the Tamashii Nation is going all out with the releases. Well, the hobby department is doing a lot of rehashes. I mean, honestly, how many Strike Gundams, how many Freedoms, and how many Strike Freedoms have we gotten already? I am very tired of looking at, the Strike series, the Freedom series. I mean, basically stuff I'm gonna see when it comes to the model kits. Lately, a lot of it has just been rehashed over and over. Well, this is the MGX. Apparently, this one is gonna be like very, you know, very thought after because it's advanced technology. Basically, we got this very awesome looking inner frame. Honestly, you know what I think? I think they could have just done like a high resolution model for this thing. But I guess Naoki Saida had to flex some muscle when it comes to Gunpla Evolution. So there we go. We have Gunpla Evolution. Master Grade that I guess built more like a perfect grade. Yeah, or whatever. Was there a perfect grade Strike Freedom? Well, we don't need that anymore since we have the MGX right here. So yeah, I really like the Go inner frame, and I'm sure the build process is gonna be very engaging. Um, okay, well, I actually looking forward to building this kit if I ever get the chance to. I think this one's actually gonna be pretty cool. It's just the fact that strikes, freedom, freedom, strike, strike freedom, all that is getting really, really boring to me. I wish they would do something a little different, like an MGX, like Turn A, or MGX Exia, or something like that. Anything other than the Strikes series or something. Gundam C is actually very popular in Japan, and I know this is a smart choice because the Japanese consumer will just buy this up because of Jesus Yamato and stuff like that. And then we also have the stuff from the new anime series. We have SD Gundam, and there's also doing like more collaboration with other brands. Again, Strike. Oh boy, Strike, 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 and more Strike. So yeah, we're getting a whole bunch of this stuff right here. Uh, Now they're teaming up with boy bands or something, Gundam X boy band stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really into the Japanese boy band situation. Some people like it. Uh, it's just not my cup of tea. uh, and we also have the real great God Gundam or Burning Gundam. This one I'm kind of excited for because the Gundam hasn't gotten a lot of the Gundam Universe figure was very blah, and the the Robot Damashi figure is way outdated. I think this RG Gundam actually gonna be very good. When it comes to the real gray, you don't have to worry about color inaccuracies. I think they nailed like 90% of the color accuracy. Although the thing with real grays is that technically not very anime accurate because they added way too much new detail to the thing. It's just it's the whole idea of real gray is like how this thing would look like if it's it's like based on real life designs and stuff like that. But yeah, I really think that whole gimmick is kind of weird, but doesn't really matter. I think this one's still gonna be very good. So we got a lot of good things coming out. Unfortunately, the it's just very lacking of variety. I wish they would take the risk of doing something else. Uh, you know, well, technically they have already tried doing other stuff. There's Naoki Saida's putting a lot of effort into like other lines, like the Kyokai Senki stuff. It's getting really good. They're also doing like the figurized standard amplify stuff, which I think is also pretty cool. So yeah, and then we got the 30-minute mission, which is basically stuff that only people buying a lot of that too. So well, the thing with the Shizuoka is like they focus too much on the Gundam stuff. So it looks like the Gundam stuff we're really not getting a lot of Gundam related stuff. So basically, the Gunpla has taken a backseat to the the other lines. The 30-minute sisters, the 30-minute missions, the figurized amplify, and like other HGs that they've been building. So it looked like there isn't a lot here. But I think most people who subscribe to my channel only really care about the Gundam, the Gunpla. And it seems like over the years they've been cutting back a lot on the Gundam related stuff to focus on other type of model kit, because I think that might be the future. More and more people want to build like model kits of other stuff, and they know they can make a lot of money off the non Gundam related stuff. And the Gundam stuff, they just gonna do like either really sophisticated stuff, or they're gonna do like stuff like that's very simple, like the entry grade. So we're gonna have like the RGs, and then we're gonna have the EGs, because right here we don't really see a lot of high grades at all. As much as I want them to continue HUC, this seems like the only thing that they're doing with HUC related stuff is just reusing the molds to make something like this. So this is called the Mobile Suit Gundam Mobile Suit Gundam Red Giant. It's a collaboration with the soccer team, I think, and it's called the 3rd MS team. So if you guys are familiar with the 8th MS team, well, this is basically like I guess a collaboration spinoff. So basically, right here, if you're looking at it, this is the Ground Gundam, recolored, now given a different headpiece. Looks like it's just a Ground Gundam wearing a mask, and recolor in this color scheme, which I think is pretty interesting. He's also got a very interesting looking weapon. Yeah, I really like this weapon. I think this is actually pretty cool. But obviously, you can see some sections of it are gonna be stickers, which is probably not very good. But yeah, I know it's a weapon for high grade kit. So okay, we're not just getting one; we're getting a lot of variants here. We're getting this guy. This one looks more like a Jim. Yeah, it's like the Ground Gundam and the Jim Ground type, I guess. I'm still hoping one day we'll get a high grade Jim revive, but I'm really tired of holding my breath on that one. So, and then we're getting another guy with a different equipment type. So, 3rd MS team. Yeah, nothing new here. It's just like the high grade. They're reusing the mold from like 5 years ago. Yeah, no official date, and you see, it's a premium Bandai product, so that's gonna irritate a lot of people. We got the Gundam Aerial here. Finally, the production, well, the prototype. I have to say the proportion looks really wonky. It's got super wide hips, and I don't know. The more I look at it, originally I heard a lot of people saying like they don't like this design, and I was like, dude, you haven't really seen it like the actual product, so don't complain too much. Well, now we see the actual mock-up. I have to say I'm a little bit disappointed. I really am. And the one thing that actually really excites me here is the that stand right there. Looks like that's not a Tamashii Nations stand. That's actually a new style Gunpla stand. I think we're actually gonna get something like that in the future for our Gunpla kits. So instead of like weird, funky, complicated action bases, we're gonna get something that look more like the Tamashii Nations stands for our Gunpla. Look at it, and it's able to hold the aerial up like that in that pose. So I'm very excited for the stand. I'm sure the aerial is gonna look nice if you pose it properly, but with, like, if you're standing it in this vanilla pose, I mean, just look at those hips. Yeah, it doesn't look very. It just looks a little bit more and more less appealing. Just from looking at it, usually, most Gundams got like very. Well, looking at the God Gundam, I guess it's just the way it's posed, you know. Yeah, like this guy standing like this, it just doesn't look very good. I mean, the aerial definitely needs to be posed. Yeah, I have doubts about the color separation. Obviously, this thing is like painted in a panel line, and it looks really nice. When it comes to the actual product that we're buying, the Gunpla, I'm sure a lot of these parts are gonna have to be stickers. So, yeah, it's a little unfortunate. And then we have the enemy Gundam unit, which I'm actually more excited now that I see it. This is actually a very unique design. It reminds me a lot of things. It's Kanetake Ebikawa, so it's like an amalgamation of all his designs, plus some stuff on G-Reco. Yeah, this is actually pretty cool. It reminds me of stuff on Gundam 00, stuff on IBO, stuff on Gundam Age, and even G-Reco. And it's not a Gundam, so this is definitely something cool. I would definitely get this guy just to have something very unique. Yeah. Nowadays, I'm just into stuff that's like not like the Gundam stuff is actually really getting boring. The V-fins and all that. I want something different. I am open to the idea of getting stuff on the Kyokai Senki line and other PLAMO lines in the future. But yeah, I had to deal with like financial issues first. But yeah, also this guy right here, this is actually pretty cool. It's basically, I think this is the predecessor to the Aerial Gundam. And you can see like the proportion on this guy is a little bit better. I think it's just better posed. That's it. Like look at this photo compared to the picture of Aerial. The Aerial looks super boring. I know if it's like just posed with the holding the gun or something like that, just like it would look a lot better. But the action pose on this one right here, this is actually done very poorly. Yeah, seems maybe the angle that make it look kind of bad. These pictures are taken by Dengeki Hobby, but Dengeki Hobby didn't post the model kit. Bandai did. I'm sure this one's gonna have some color inaccuracies due to the fact that this is already pre-painted in panel line. I've seen those green sections on the shoulders and the thighs are gonna have to be either stickers or they're not gonna be present on the kit. Yeah. Anyway, no official date. These are all retail items. Next we have the Doan Zaku 2. It's a HG Go Zaku 2 that's part of the HGUC line, which is very weird. Essentially, I'm pretty sure they just reuse like all the parts on the HG Go kit. They developed a couple armor parts like the damaged shoulder armor, the front skirt, the thighs, and stuff like that. And the head is completely different. I'm sure this thing is just completely painted. I don't know how they're gonna do the shoulder armor. I'm sure it could be color separation. I hope it's color separation. But the thigh armor, right? I mean the front skirt, the damaged front skirt. I don't know how they're gonna do that in Gunpla as a part separation. I think that part is gonna be all molded in green, and then you're gonna have to paint in the damage section. I think this kit looks good as a promotional item. I mean, if this thing is gonna be how it look like, I would definitely buy it like this. But I know since it's gonna be Gunpla, we're gonna have like, it's nowhere near gonna look like what we see here in the promotional photos, which is very unfortunate. The best thing to do is hope that they do a Robot Tamashii version of this thing. And yeah, if they do a Robot Tamashii version of this Doan Zaku, I will go ahead and pick it up sometimes in the future when I deal with all my finances and other bullshit. Yeah, we're also getting the Origin Gundam. This one is straight up recolor of the Origin version with like special decals. I don't really care for this one. Yeah, doesn't matter. We got a very nice looking box for this thing. And look, you can see the new Bandai Namco logo on top. Yay. And both of these are P Bandai. So we got the Doan Zaku as a P Bandai. And then we got the Grandpa, the Doan version as a P Bandai. I'm not very excited about both of these, to be honest with you. Yeah, I know the as much as I like the Zaku, I think this one is just gonna be, a lot of work for HG, a lot of paint work. And we're also getting the Striker pack for, is this a Master Grade? Oh yeah, this is a Master Grade. So again, more Gundam C stuff. Yeah, this is an Impulse Gundam, I think, or like an Impulse Gundam variant. So again, they're going all out on the C stuff. We're getting another Jin. This one's a P Bandai. Yeah, ever since I made the Jin mode and the Zaku, the Gundam C Zaku Warrior mode, they have been milking it with the P Bandai variants. Crazy. Yeah, I mean, this one is not that crazy. It's just the Jin. This time it's got two crazy swords. Yeah, I don't know. I like the Jin, but I'm not sure if I want to get in on this one. And it's a P Bandai. All right, so exciting part here. Finally, a high grade. A new high grade, not like a rehash like the third MS team. We got the Shenlong. Oh, you know what? In these photos, Bandai didn't trim the V-fin on their kits. A lot of my friends, in Japan, were always irritated because I don't take the safety flag off the V-fin on my Gunpla. Fear of them breaking. But nowadays, I do actually snip off those safety flags on the tip of the V-fins. Anyway, kind of excited for this one. We're getting the Gundam University Shenlong for those who doesn't want to build Gunpla. But I think the high grade is actually very promising here. It doesn't have like weird proportional problems like the heavy arms and the death scythe. But yeah, it just looks very clean. pretty excited for this one. It's coming out in September, at a very affordable price of 15 US dollars. That's 1,650 yen. I don't think we're gonna be paying that price though. I think this thing show up at stores like Target. It's gonna be $22.99. So that's a $7 price hike once and gets stateside. But yeah, I'm very excited for new high grade. Especially one that's part of the HUC line. I might get this one just to review, since I've been waiting for the Shenlong for a long, long time. I don't like Ufei, but I like his mobile suits. Okay, and then we're getting another Gundam. This is I forgot the name of this guy. I think it has to do with the Raiders. Oh, yes, this is the Raider Gundam, another Gundam C kit. So basically, the Raider Gundam can transform into this flying mode thing. It's nothing exciting. It's like Gundam Wing. Like, basically, you just flip the mobile suit sideways or something, and then you have the flying parts on top, and then you have the Gundam on the bottom. Yeah, it's ridiculous. But this Raider Gundam looks really good. We got all his weapons. Again, man, they're focusing so much attention on these Gundam C stuff. We got Master Grade. We got a whole bunch of Master Grades, and then we're even getting Robot Tamashii Gundam C. So, man, people must be crazy about Gundam C in Japan. This one's not Master Grade. This is a full mechanic. So that's actually really exciting. I don't know if they're going to be able to capture all that detail as a full mechanic kit. Looks like actually they could. The surface details on these kits are equivalent to that of a Master Grade. It's just the inner frame is very simplistic and not very exciting. So basically it's just, something that looked like a Master Grade without a Master Grade inner frame. So, yeah, well, you don't have a choice. If you want the Raider and the Calamity, you're going to have to if you want to complete your collection, you got to go buy this full mechanics version. Yeah, it's so weird because it's showing the Reborn 100 Calamity on top of the, what's the difference between full mechanic and Reborn 100? Aren't they pretty much the same thing? So why does one have to be full mechanics and the other one has to be Reborn 100? It's like they can't make up their mind. All right, so we're getting more IBO stuff. These are all HGs. I said they weren't doing a lot of HG stuff. The reason why these things aren't very exciting is because these are just retools of existing frames. So we got this guy right here who's basically like a remold of the Grimgird, yeah, from a couple of years ago, and this one is a remold of the Grave. So these are new kits, newly developed kits, but it's newly developed based on old mold that's getting retooled. So not very exciting. And from the look here, I guess the Bandai Hobby wasn't even really excited about this. They only took one photo and the product labels. Yeah, you can see these are pretty cheap. High grade is still pretty cheap in Japan, but once it hits stateside, it's gonna get marked up $5 to $7. You can see right there, with the Shenlong. The Shenlong's $15 in Japan. And we're getting it at Target for $22.99. And why is that? It's because I know that's how much they sell the heavy arms at Target for $22.99. So that's how much they're gonna sell the Shenlong when it gets over here. We also got stuff that I don't ever care about. The SD kits. Yeah, don't care about this. I don't care about this dragon either. Look at those horrendous hollow out parts on the leg. And yeah, they always look good in the promotional photo because all these things are painted. When you actually get the HG Gunpla, the SD kits in person, you build it look absolutely nothing like what we see here at all. So look at this. This is the total mess. Uh, yeah, let's just like blow through these. Get keychains. You want to spend money on keychains? That's up to you. I would never buy these keychains. I'll take them if they're given to me for free, but yeah, 880 yen for $5 for these keychains. No, thank you. I'll pass. All right, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys find something exciting. I'm excited about some of the stuff, but I wish they would give us a little bit more. Maybe some stuff on Double O. I'm still waiting for that. I am still very much waiting for that XC 2.0 announcement. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, guys.